I, it happened worse days.
Hi, everybody.
Happy Sunday, Naz.
Well, it's Sunday. You're half right.
Happy Sunday.
Hi, everybody.
It's Sunday, and you're not usually here on Sunday, so I am excited that you're here on another Sunday
Thank you.
with me.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Uh, might be one of those days today.
The tide has shifted.
The tide has shifted. The tide has shifted. I don't want to be rubbing off on you, Naz. I'm a little concerned
It's
about
just
you.
everyday stuff, and then things get, a little bit ratcheted up when you're all together for so many hours
Yeah,
with people.
and you take a posse with you. I leave my posse at home.
Yeah.
Although this is the first time we are officially alone in the bowling center.
We are officially right now.
Nobody.
Nobody.
No Michael, no Jimmy. Ray's in the pro shop.
Liz is in the pro shop.
Our producer is in the pro shop right now. So we're okay. You know what? They're not a bad thing.
No, it's nice, a little peaceful.
Well, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Live from Rabs, from Inside Rabs Country Lanes. It is episode 29.
29.
Day
Things are looking up,
74.
so maybe we're nearing the downward trend, and
Looks positive.
Things look positive.
Things look
So
positive.
maybe
in some cases, we just need to all get along.
yeah, there's a lot of back and forth, and people are making things political. And listen, everybody's doing the best job they can, and our leaders, whether you agree with them or disagree with them, are all they all have a tremendous amount of responsibility and tremendous decisions to make, not only for the country, but for the lives they're affecting. So, I believe everybody is doing the best that they can.
Yeah, with the information that we all have.
That we have, correct.
We still are in uncharted waters in the land of unknown. And so, hey, we're making the best of it.
Yeah.
It's fun to see people pop in and say hello, and it's again our regular posse that tunes in every day, breaking out chops about the time. I think somebody said 2:04, and you were right. 2:04 was the time we were on today. So somebody gets a cookie or something there, and that might be Ken.
Yeah.
Dennis called us out. Now we need 2 candles. What do we? Oh, they're not candles. It's a diffuser. It's a diffuser for
Well, maybe he's saying to go with that.
I don't know. I don't know where Dennis is going. Dennis, you trying to say we need 2 of these things, one for each of us?
Oh yeah, that's probably what
I
he's
think
saying.
that's where he's going.
Yeah,
But it smells great. It smells great, and and the people that have been tuning in from all over the country has been great. And so our friend Jeannie from Nebraska is watching. Are you having a watch party with J-Lo? Because I think that could be a really good time. I've seen pictures of wine and food, and you guys just having a really good time. If that's the case, I'm a little jealous. I might have to call you guys later to find out what's going on. And yes, Dennis was referring to the diffuser. So yeah, we replaced the diffuser with we replaced Joe Cal with a diffuser today.
right.
Joe's watching. Joe, we miss you as always.
And Joe just dropped something off at his house, and he was out in his front yard swinging his golf club. So it looks like, and he says to us here that he's looking forward to maybe the golf course is opening soon.
I have to say, we were talking about that yesterday, and it looks like we might actually open.
That would be awesome. I mean, obviously, some social distancing would be involved. Everybody in their own cart, maybe, and yeah, but that would be nice because that's a great way to get out in the sun, get some exercise for those of us who do play. So
yeah, and we could get some vitamin D, like our friend Joni's telling us.
yes, Joan, we've talked about going out in the parking lot. We may have to. The weather's been so nasty and cold, but we will have some maybe warm days coming up. So maybe we're going to try that.
Yeah. This, if you only saw what this setup looked like, I don't know if we moved this outside, how effective we would be, but we'll figure it out. Naz and I could have some fun. Or we go on assignment outside.
I would like to go outside.
We can do a show outside. We'll need like a little tent or some umbrellas or something.
Yeah, well, listen,
it's a nice day today. It's 60 degrees out.
Today is nice.
Pop up the tent. We'll be fine.
We're gonna bring it all outside.
Pop up the tent.
And then we can have a studio audience. We can have a full studio audience with lawn chairs 6 feet apart.
When people can stay in their cars like a drive-in theater.
Did you see that? That was the other argument. They said somebody had asked, I guess it was Cuomo last week about the drive-in movie theaters. And at first he was like, well, yeah, why? And if you think about it, why would a drive-in movie theater be a problem? And then he's like, no, people work there. We're trying to avoid people being in workplaces and doing certain things that are not essential.
Right.
So he like was for it, and then he was like, no. Let's continue with this.
Things are going good right now. We're doing the right things. It looks like Massachusetts maybe is now starting to trend up. That maybe they're getting into where we were a couple weeks ago. So our thoughts and prayers, especially to my family up at the Cape, and hopefully everybody's healthy and stay inside and wash your hands and don't touch your face.
Yeah. Speaking of washing your hands. Oh, well, I'm jumping around here today.
Yeah, Frankie's all over the place. Kevin says that Kevin or Stephanie, that the golf course is open, no carts allowed. So I guess if you want to take your walking cart, maybe an afternoon.
That's forced exercise. I like it. And so speaking of washing hands, Naz, have you seen this one? I got a good kick out of this one.
All their hands are off and they're in the little washing machine.
Now, it would be better if this was animated.
That would be funny. Legos, that's funny. Do you believe they made that? Have you watched I think it's called the Lego Challenge or something on TV?
No, actually, it's sitting in the DVR. I haven't watched it. I mean, we've been watching so much other stuff. I haven't watched it yet. It looks cool.
I guess if you're a
Lego Masters.
Lego Masters, that's what it is. If you're a Lego aficionado, that it's pretty cool. They have like challenges they have to do every week. It's good. It's good. It's interesting.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I have a Lego set sitting that I've been working on, and it's a good stress reliever. Cooking, drinking, Legos, all good stress
Sewing.
Sewing. I might, if I just add one of, I don't sew. Naz is the one that's sewing. I should add one of these to the whole environment, and puzzles. I got a puzzle in a box that I was considering.
Yeah, we're gonna pull out the puzzle later today when we go home.
They're good.
Yeah, we've got a couple.
I got crosswords. There's a lot. Keeping busy and stress relieving. So in some cases, like last Tuesday, it didn't work. But we're in better shape today. Hey, so Naz, wait. And now because I just saw pizza. Wait. So Lisa Birdsong. She's got this cute little name, Lisa Mandaracina. We miss you guys. She mentioned pizza, and her mom was making trips up here.
Yes.
Over the course of the year, getting pizza to bring home, to bring back south. So buying pizza, putting it in the pizza box, bringing it on the plane, packing it up so she could freeze it at home. But the important question: when we left here last night, it was undecisive what you were going to have for dinner. Was it chicken or was it pizza?
Oh no, we have pizza.
Pizza prevailed.
Yeah.
From? Where'd you pick from?
From Pier 76. That's my go-to and it's either there or Seppi, and so we go back and forth. And yeah, we had
pizza.
We had pizza.
You didn't want.
I asked him. I asked Ray on the way home. I thought he was jabbing me when he said pizza, so I threw my pen at him. And no, he goes, no, I want pizza. So pizza we had.
Yeah, Joe makes a good point. The turkeys will be on the set. The turkeys have been in the parking lot and around the building every day. I think they're confused too because there are no cars in the parking lot. They're not getting trapped between things. But they're out there. They're out there. Harry was chasing them on Easter Sunday, so we know for sure they're out there. And somebody, I don't need razors. I have plenty of razors, thanks to Dennis. I need a buzzer. I have a buzzer, but I'm not trusting anybody with one just yet. I'm sorry, Naz. Were you going to say that?
No, it's gone.
My brother, funny that he mentions razors. My brother, Tommy, funny, sent me an advertisement for Harry's razors.
Oh, Ray gets those.
No comments, just a picture.
Just a
And I said, "You trying to tell me something?" I said, "Maybe I like this. Maybe I'm okay with it."
Maybe you're okay with it. That's all. That's all that matters. It looks nice and neat.
Yeah. I don't like the Harry's though. I use the Dollar Shave Club razors.
Really? We may
Yeah.
have to switch over.
I mean, everybody's different.
Yeah.
I know people that,
He uses them.
they're great because automatically they come every
Yeah.
month. I get new blades. They're cheaper than I
Yeah.
can't tell you how much money I'm spending on
It's
razors
crazy
in the
when-
drugstore.
It's crazy.
So today we have a special guest with us today, youth bowler, not one of ours from Rabs, a youth bowler from Charlotte, North Carolina. Bryce
What, you look at me and forget
Catahan. I know I was struggling, and he's got the easiest name in the world, one of, and I even asked him a little while ago, "Hey, how do I say your name?" And I just stumbled there. Bryce Catahan. He's with us today, and I don't know if you've seen. He made some waves in the social media space this week after the Junior Gold announcement. He spent some time and he shared a video. And we're going to share this video with you before we bring him in. And he might get mad because it might be part of what he wants to talk about, but which is why we're bringing him on the show. The kids do amaze me. Young teenagers, young kids of all ages really amaze me because just a different perspective. And in light of something that was perceived as catastrophic for
some people, and then you don't ever want to make light of what somebody else is feeling because somebody I know there was a little back and forth the other day about people are seriously ill and you're worried about a tournament. Well, because everybody is in their space and what affects them.
Yeah.
So, you never want to make light of what anybody else is feeling, but hopefully, between what Michael's words the other day about letting the youth bowlers know that this is not the end of their career. There'll be plenty of things for them to compete in. And, hopefully some reason will come out of this and a good lesson learned. Some things are out of your control, and it's how you deal with that shows the type of person that you are.
And this young man took an opportunity, which was important. And then, of course, let's share. I want you to see this. I want you to see this video. Take a glance before we bring Bryce in.
Hey guys, it's Bryce Catahan from Pin Action Photography, and I want to share a little message.
With Junior Gold being cancelled and the mixed emotions, I want to address my opinion and perspective to understand the situation more. To start off, it is not USBC's fault and why Junior Gold is cancelled, and it's simply the pandemic that caused it. Before writing a bash post or emailing USBC that they suck, which they don't, because the experience was taken away, understand USBC has not told us a major detail that you may not have even realized. We are not considering the fact that USBC is valuing our health and safety over the money that they could be making. Junior Gold is one of the most participated youth tournaments, and it is an event many bowlers such as myself look forward to and train all season long for. I want to include some of the business aspect of things to understand more of what could have been discussed in the USBC conference. Having Junior Gold being one of the most participated events also means that the more entries they have is the more money that USBC gets to make. Think about how much money is generated for even the bowling centers who host this tournament that lasts a full week from sunrise to sunset. The businesses such as hotels are also losing money, as long as airline companies, restaurants, and many more. USBC sacrificed one of the biggest paying tournaments for their members, and we should respect their decision for that. Bashing USBC only hurts the sport and prevents it from growing. If you want to support bowling, stop complaining about USBC for making the right decisions for our safety, and go out and support your local pro shop operator, shake your opponent's hand, and tell your tournament director thank you for hosting the event, because sometimes we forget how much time, energy, and dedication it takes just for us bowlers to chase after our dreams. Think about how hard it was for the USBC to make all the calls to cancel the reservations they made with the bowling centers, and then on top of that to make an announcement that would let down most of the youth bowlers who were looking forward to this event. As this is a tough pill to swallow, I was one of the bowlers who was on their last year of bowling, and it is hard to accept that I didn't get to know when my last junior gold would be. I want to share a piece of advice to anyone who is still eligible to compete. Just go out there and enjoy bowling. Times like these are prime examples of you never know when your last day will be. You are never guaranteed that next tournament, and anytime you get the opportunity to compete in a tournament, whether this be bowling, acro and tumbling, or soccer, or whatever it may be, just go for it. Make the most out of each and every experience. Learn throughout each event, good or bad, and don't ever let yourself have the mindset of, I'm not good enough to compete against so-and-so, because that experience is so much more valuable and you cannot obtain that in a practice session, and it will hurt you more to not participate than to bowl against others. I also want to thank tournament directors in many events such as the SYCs, the Bowl for Lives, the 12-bagger YBTs, the JBTs, the Tough Shot Tours, and many more for having these experiences for us to chase our goals. I also want to say thank you to the people who are involved in this USBC conference, and I appreciate your hard work and decision making. I hope everyone watching this can have their perspective shift into a better attitude, and let's all keep working together to keep bowling alive.
If that doesn't give you a little goosebumps, I don't know what would, especially coming from this bright young man. Bryce, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me today. This is such a great opportunity, and I've never done a live stream before, and thank you guys for having such a great platform and having me on the show.
No, thank you. So you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, right?
That's correct.
So, as soon as your video was shared, I had seen it and we shared it with our own youth bowlers here. And then, of course, it kind of went viral. USBC sent out this email, USBC posted it and wanted your message to be seen, which I think is really cool. So one, I want to ask you a little bit about why take the time and say, hey, I need to make this message be heard and from me.
I think most importantly, whenever I originally first got the news when one of my bowling friends, Brandon Haney, he FaceTimed me that woke me up and said, "Hey, Junior Gold just got canceled." And for me, it was an event because Junior Gold is an event every single youth bowler looks forward to from the beginning of the season, because that's what we qualify, that's what we train for. And for me, aging out this year, I was just thinking to myself, "Wow, this is it." And just to get the news, I was like, "Man, that sucks." Like it bites. But at the same time, I was like, okay. I was thinking back to my mom makes me watch Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul Sunday.
Someday. I love it.
And my mentality just snapped. I was like, okay, let's cut the negativity. Yeah, there has to be something positive about this. I said, every single person who was going to participate in the Junior Gold 2020 event, everybody is a winner, because we are all not having our health at risk, and the USBC cares about us enough to just take just to value that so much more than the money they could be making. And as soon as I realized that, I was like, just so heavy-hearted. I just wanted to share that message. Scrolling through Facebook saying like this isn't good, But I wanted to share my perspective because I felt like, based off the shows I would watch with my mom and with Oprah Winfrey, my perspective just been so positive. I was like, okay, I need to share this. Like, this is just so important to me, and I just love youth bowling. It's something I'm just super passionate about. And I love photography too. So let's put the two things together, and just make the video.
How many junior gold events have you bowled in?
I've only participated in 2, and I love it every single time I go. It's one of the events I always look forward to. It's just so cool seeing so many other people who are passionate about the thing that you're passionate about also. I think that's what makes junior gold super fun.
So when your video got shared, and of course your friend shared it first, and then it started to go viral, and then USBC sent out this email. What was your reaction to that?
It's really funny because I posted many times on YouTube, and I never really have any expectations. But for this one, I posted it at 12:30 p.m. and I got to work at like 3 at Smoothie King. And my phone just started blowing up at like 3:30, and I was like thinking to myself, like, okay, I really hope no one in my family is dying or anything, but something big is going on. And then I was just going through all these notifications, like OMG, did you see what USB-C is sharing? And like so many people were sharing all these pictures, and I was like, no way, like that has to be Photoshop. Because like that's my video, and I didn't even have like 75 subscribers at the time, and in the span of 3 hours, you just don't think your video goes to the top of the bulk industry, which is USB-C. So I was just so excited. Like I really felt like all the excitement I had could power up all New York City, and I really did feel like I could do anything. I was just so excited, and I had no idea.
So my question is, how would you feel if Oprah shared it? Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be amazing.
You know, I have to say, kudos to your mom for trying to instill that message to you. And this is something we've said over the past few weeks. I don't know how many times. It's not what happens to you. It's how you deal with what happens to you that defines the type of person that you are. And I think that your outlook and your take on this, and the fact that you were brave enough to, post that was awesome. It was really
Thank you.
touching. It was great.
So Bryce, for those that watch us on a daily basis, we do this every day, and then we post it later on. They know that lots of breaking news happens here, and I want our viewers to know that when you get on Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres, it happens right here.
The main point of the video isn't just to be viral, or wasn't just to get the views or the subscribers. It was really just to get the message across that this isn't as bad as it could have been. And again, it's just something super important to me that I wanted to share with everyone, because I'm just so passionate. And I had all these emotions and excitement built up for this event, and like, yes, it is. It does let me down a lot. At the same time, USB-C took one for the team, and that is what we should really appreciate more than anything.
Yeah, and we at USB-C appreciate that outlook, because having been involved in the organization for a long time, we make lots of decisions that a lot of times they're not popular, and so we have to make and trust that the decisions are being made for the right reasons, and in this case, for the protection of our athletes in all different ways. And so, for someone like you to say that in that message, I think means more than anything, and it's appreciative. And knowing, we know you're not the only one who thinks that way, but the one that was outspoken about it, which is fantastic. So. What did your friends say when you shared this video with your friends initially, and your comments? Did they yell at you? Hey, what are you, crazy? What are you doing? Or was it well received?
It's funny because at first I was like, there's a lot of people who they have their opinions, and that's okay. And I respect everyone's opinion. So I mean, when I posted, I was super hesitant, but one of my good photography friends, Daniel Coleman Jr., he really encouraged me to just say, you need to post it, because like, this is something you're just super strong about, and while you're feeling these emotions fresh right now, you should share it. And so I just kind of went in the mindset of knowing, okay, well, this is just my personal opinion. If I respect other people's opinions, they should respect mine as well. And I also knew my video wasn't anything negative, so that was definitely one of the bigger factors. I said, you know what, let's just submit it. And to think that if I didn't listen to Daniel Coleman Jr. or my friend Kenan McFalls, who also encouraged me to share it, then we wouldn't be here today. And I'm just grateful that everything turned out the way it did.
Yeah, it's enlightening to see somebody so young understand another perspective of the decisions that are made other than their own, because that's great. That's really, really good. So tell us about your photography business.
Oh, my photography. So that's Pin Action Photography, which is over. Hold on, wait. Over.
You're right.
So it's called Pin Action Photography. It's called Pin Action because it kind of speaks for itself. And what Pin Action Photography is, it is a bowling photography base. for youth bowlers, because social media nowadays is so powerful, and it's evident because again, if my video wasn't out, then I wouldn't be here today. Yeah, the power of social media is just so strong that I wanted to give people something that I enjoy, which is photography, and just have them have pictures to post for college recruiting or just for their Facebook page, just to kind of make it look really nice and quality. And I don't do bowling photography for money. In fact, I actually do give away scholarships at the end of the year, and I just love youth bowlers so much. Like they're all just like my best friends. Being 18, that's all I really know. It's the community I've grown around. And my biggest goal for Pin Action Photography is just to become part of the media for flow bowling, or just become a PBA photographer. It's just something I've just been extremely passionate about.
So, photography, just bowling, or you like what you just focus on bowling, or as your hobby, what do you like to take photos of?
Really, I don't get as excited as for anything else as I do for bowling. Bowling is like my life. Bowling is the greatest sport, hands down. And I really do think that. I believe that bowling is the greatest, and every single time I am driving to an event, whether it be like an hour, 5 hours, I'm always just so excited to just get out there and just help people out, and that's kind of what Pin Action Photography is all about.
So let's say we might be, but you never know. Let's say Junior Gold was coming up in July, and there were no changes, and you were prepping for the event. I could tell you must set goals. What kind of goals did you set for yourself going into this year's event?
If Junior Gold 2020 was still going on, again, just being like, I feel like this goes for like a lot of things. Like if you're in your last year, so it could be high school, college, or again whatever it may be. In this situation, it was youth bowling. I just wanted to make the most of it and enjoy every single shot and frame, and even the things that will go on, like meeting the pros or getting autographs or just learning more about bowling and just being more involved in the bowling community. Because again, I love bowling. I feel like I love bowling than anybody else. So I think I would just make the most out of it. Maybe not like a TV channel type of thing, which is a little different. But I feel like that's how you enjoy bowling, is just to make the most out of every single situation.
So share your first. You bowled in 2 events. This would have been your 3rd. Talk about your first experience with that event.
My first experience at Junior Gold was in 2016. I believe it was the Indiana one. And at first I thought it was so crazy because I've never went as far as I did. I think it was like a 8-ish hour drive from Charlotte to Indy. And I just remember all my excitement level just building up. I was like, this new car ride. Like it made the car ride not even that bad. But I was also super nervous because again, like only one person can win. And there's a lot of things that go on in Junior Gold. Like it's super nerve-wracking at times because you do people who are looking for colleges, like Rio, and then you're just going against everyone in the country. So, but I will never forget it, and I loved it, every single bit of it. Even though I didn't make the cut, but I enjoyed it. So therefore, I was winning for myself.
He's got some great you have an amazing optimism, and that needs to be shared. And that's part of the reason why we wanted you here today, is so that you can share that and continue to do that. Your best, from Bryce's perspective in your little world, the best piece of advice that you would give a friend that's getting ready to go bowl in the 2021 Junior Gold Championships.
There's so much advice. Really, just enjoy it. I mean, for anyone who is able to qualify, to qualify for the event, and 3 to make it that far, what more can you ask for? I mean, like you made it. Your parents sacrificed their time off, and they put all the money and support and love and efforts to get you to that final stage, and just enjoy it. That's what bowling is all about. It's not always about winning, because even you can throw your best shot and you can still get 9. It's just one of those things. You just gotta enjoy it for what it is.
So, Bryce, when did you start bowling? How old were you when you started bowling?
I was 8 years old, and I'm 18 now. So, you bowl in a regular junior program? Do you bowl in multiple programs? Right now, when I first started off, I would just do the Saturday morning youth league. And then like last year I took a year off just because I just needed time to focus on school. Since I was graduating high school, I just needed to focus on that transition. Um, so yeah, but I still practice like 3 to 4 days a week. Well, when bowling alleys were open, I want to give a lot of credit to my dad because he left the banking job just to become a job operator, so he could invest more time into me learning more about the game. And I'm just so grateful for that. Both are awesome. I feel like I won the parent lottery. Like my mom is great for giving me the mindset I have to. And my dad is great because for many reasons, and my dad is just awesome for making the sacrifice for me.
Speechless.
What are you studying in school?
I'm actually studying culinary arts, and people make fun of me for it because I want to own my own business. I would really like to own a chef someday. And everyone says you should just do photography and just take high school pictures. But for me, it's like I don't want to look as I'm taking pictures. I want it to be like this is my passion. Like this is something I look forward to do, and that's why I like Flow Bowling so much. Is because I'm jealous of Lucas Wiseman. He's the senior editor of Flow Bowling. I'm just so jealous of him because he gets to do something that I love to do, which is work long days, make content. Because me personally, I don't have any issue staying up till like 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. if I'm making a video that I know means a lot to me and I can share out to other people. And so yeah, I don't want to just be one photographer. I want to be a bowling photographer, very specific about it. I even have my own. I choose and such and everything. Like I journal every single thing that I want to do and accomplish before my time comes, because that's just what I enjoy, and that's just who I am.
That's awesome. Oh, in culinary though, you can mix everything, right? So
Yeah.
you could mix photography and creativity within that as well, which I think that's awesome. Yeah, there's plenty of this. I'm sure there's something that there'll be a job for you somewhere with your outlook and your talent. I mean, how could there not be? So you talk about culinary arts. You want to be a private chef? You want to? What do you like to cook?
I would really just like to be a CEO of a company. If anything, I would love to be the CEO of Chipotle because I love Chipotle. Chipotle is so great. I go there every single like I go to the street. I got myself chicken and queso bowl with a bag of chips. Every single time, I have no issue paying for Chipotle. Like, that place is awesome.
I get it. I mean, we do too. I'm a little upset because I haven't had it in a month.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been too long.
Go. Chipotle has a lot of great things. They have that new queso blanco, which is the white queso.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm excited to try it because the queso it's good, but it's not like
It's not like spectacular, but the queso blanco is really, really good. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Chipotle.
I was just gonna ask you.
All right.
So at Smoothie King.
It's another great one. I'm really just freaking it, and I have to get off work by 1 because I need to make it to this live stream. This is so important to me, and so that's how we made it to the show.
You're awesome. I mean, at 18 years old, the outlook, setting goals for yourself is important, but more importantly, the message that goes within
Yeah.
that. I would, if I could eat Chipotle every day, I would. I wouldn't be as skinny as you are. But that's why the smoothies come into play.
You're right. It's just balance it out.
Oh, hey, Bryce. If there's something is there something that in your message that you didn't get to share that you'd want to share with your fellow youth bowlers, or even just in general in the bowling community?
Can I say 2 things?
You can say whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
So again, I know in the video I said it like towards the end, but it's one of those things like if you blink, you'll miss it. But seriously, just enjoy bowling. Go out there, compete. And I can speak for this because I feel like I'm one of those people who is on the side. I can relate as a youth, but I can also relate as a spectator who watches behind the scenes and just behind the bowl as well. And I can really tell that I can really relate to what people are going on through their mind, because I know bowling tournaments can be super stressful. But instead of just like mentally taking yourself out of it and being like, oh, I'm not good enough to do against this person because they have more titles than I do, just be yourself. I think that's another thing that just brings me here today is because bowling is so important to me, but bowling photography is me. Bowling photography is not for everybody else, but someone who goes all in and goes out and competes every single week and then hunting, like that's them. So whatever you like to do, just do that and just stick to it, regardless of what other people say or think. And if you can, like, go all in that one category, go for it. And don't if you care about something enough, it shouldn't matter what other people think.
Great messages. Great stuff. Great stuff.
So when I'm going to remind our viewers, when you see him on Ellen, you see him on Oprah, or you see Chipotle logo on his jersey, I'm live from Rabs with Frank and Desmond. I love it. Oh, Bryce, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Bryce. You were.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
No, we really appreciate you taking the time. I know you're super busy quarantining. What are you doing with your time?
Yeah, what's your typical day like?
Okay, so I'm another huge believer, and there's a huge difference between these two words: busy and productive. Busy is just occupying time, but being productive is maximizing your time. And this is the one of the journals that I have. I have the other one over here. I want to show you this to you guys. And this journal over here is all my final ideas for any of the big ideas I want to come out with. Like this red journal is planning a documentary about bowling that I'm planning on releasing in December. It's going to be called Because Bowling, so make sure you're on the lookout for that. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be the best bowling ever. And then in this black journal that I have that cost me $1 at Walmart, it just has more ideas that I have for short films, for things that I want to do. Like here's one page for an example that just says like short film ideas, and every single day I try to brainstorm. And even when I go to sleep, I always sleep with this notebook just open with a pencil next to it. So just in case I wake up from a dream and get this awesome idea, I'll immediately write it down. And then the next, as soon as I wake up, I'll just crush it. So that's really what I do. And then obviously I go to work at Smoothie and eat my Chipotle. But a lot of things I go on behind the scenes is just stuff like this, where it's just the foundation of, coming up with new ideas. And I really want to give a lot of credit to Brad and Todd and Wesley Lowe, because they do what they do differently, and what I think they're doing right is because making bowling videos is hard, because people just think, oh, as if you're just doing a bowling YouTube, you should just make bowling ball videos. And I think there should be much more. And again, the reason why I love flow bowling, I have a million reasons why I love flow bowling. It's because they do bowling media content, things that go on behind the scenes that we don't know. Because, like, yes, watching the PBA tour on TV is so cool, but I also like to know what goes on behind the scenes and how those qualifying events and what they were thinking. And that's what I want to focus Pin Action on my YouTube on. Is, again, behind the scenes stuff that we don't see.
That's great. You got it going on.
Hey,
You are productive. You're not busy. You're productive.
Very productive.
you talk very highly of your parents, as you should, young man.
Love them. I owe them like the world times infinity.
Yeah, we all do, right? Who would you consider to be your idol?
Okay, I'm trying to pick one. Actually, that's an easy question. It's a guy who also lives in Charlotte. His name is Daniel Coleman Jr. because he's the one who really inspired me to get into bowling photography. And if it wasn't for him, life would have been so different. And I couldn't imagine myself being happier if I didn't do bowling photography. But Daniel Coleman Jr. was the guy who said, "You have a passion for this. You have the eye for it." And like every single month, like we'll meet up like once, 2, 3 times a month just to get like a conversation going about like any ideas or what's going on in our lives. We'll both we read or we'll share pictures every single day. And he is my mentor. He is my role model. And I'm so proud of all the things that he's accomplished in his photography. He does fashion photography, not bowling photography, but he's taught me so much about photography in general to get me where I am today. And I'm just so happy that he's involved in my life. And we text every single day. And he's just one of my best friends.
That's cool. All right, I have one more question for you. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who might it be?
I think just because we were saying it earlier, it would have to be Oprah Winfrey.
Absolutely.
The mindset I have today. But yeah, Oprah Winfrey would be really cool. But secondly, I would love to talk to God because I would just like to thank Him just for all the blessings He gave me and just inviting me and just being so welcoming and just the things that I've just been scared to do and just give me the faith and courage to just do that for me. I'm a super religious person. And, yeah, it just means a lot to me.
In some cases, Oprah is just as close to God.
It's okay that I don't have like Oprah because again, I have the two best parents in the world, and their love and support for me is just incredible. I wish everyone could have my parents, and I'm just so fortunate and so humble about it. But if there's one thing I want people to know about me is that I love my parents and my family. I'm so grateful that Albert and Mary Grace are my parents. They're the best.
So Bryce, do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have two sisters, one older and one younger.
Awesome. Do they bowl or they participate in any sports?
They do what they love to do, and my older sister is she's working to get her pharmacy degree. She's a pharmacy tech intern at a Walgreens, and she goes to she's doing a 6-year program at Lincoln University. My little sister is super passionate for swimming.
Awesome.
Your parents did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And you're certainly coming into your own. Bryce, really, thank you so much for joining us today. You know where to find us. Stay in touch. We're going to keep our eyes on. We're going to keep out watching out for you.
Absolutely.
All right. Good luck to you. And everybody here, you heard it here first again. Future CEO of Chipotle. I mean, he's gonna take over the world. Bryce, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Bryce. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, come on. Come on, really.
If there were more Bryces in this world, it certainly would be a
Well, we
place.
need all kinds of kids and all kinds of people to balance things out. But his perspective on things and just insight for a young person that's
special.
Special. It is special. It honestly is, and there's nothing else to say. He speaks for himself. Listen to him speak. He
speaks well. He's got a great outlook on life.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, if you make fun of your mom trying to make you watch Oprah on Sundays, there might be something to it.
I watch Super Soul some days.
It was funny. I actually this morning was watching. She had a video of her cooking last night. I happened to just be watching it. She's you know, when you're looking for inspiration, everybody finds an inspirational person,
and even she. I mean, when usually the shows are not about her. She invites other people in, and has really shared a wide range of different types of people that, you know, I think anybody can relate to somebody that they see there. So, yeah.
When I saw his video, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I couldn't wait to share it. And then as soon as I shared it and we saw the note from USBC, and it was fantastic. And my friends at USBC were wowed by that too, which is cool. There's a lot to be learned, and you know, having Bryce on here certainly gets me more excited because we're going to have our own youth bowlers come on the show and talk about what's going on. You know, we heard from a couple of them last week, and it's time that we've got some other ones to bring in the loop here, see what's happening at home. Where we hear from them, and so I love watching their posts. But we'll have to. It'll be nice to certainly see them. He makes a funny point about being busy
and being productive. Absolutely.
You know, we have this running joke that everybody's busy.
Everybody's busy.
And so I'm busy, you're busy, Liz is busy, Ray's busy, everybody's busy. And everybody's busy in their own way.
Right.
It somewhat drives me bananas when somebody says, oh, I'm busy. I got it. You're busy. We're all busy.
Everybody's busy.
You're a little busy. It could be you're busy. And people do a lot of things. But it's perception that, you know, I'm just so much busier.
No, Yeah, just like everything else, everybody is in their little.
And that's okay. That's good. That's fine.
Yeah.
But how do you be productive? To Bryce's point.
Correct.
Make it productive.
He's got. How could you not love a kid that has color-coded journals?
I'm a notebook.
I don't know
person,
what. Right. The two of us are big on the notebooks, and when he whipped out that red one and said that that's his special one, I was like, what more?
And he's a business person because he made sure to tell you that you could get it for $1 at
Walmart.
So if you ever need a journal, you can't. The point there is you can't say you can't afford a journal.
Correct.
Get $1. Somebody will give you a damn $1.
Or a dollar store, right?
Go to the dollar store and get your journal,
right?
To make sure you're writing them. And writing. It's funny. He talks about the writing notes on the side of your bed. I for the longest time I did that, and the worst thing that happened to me writing notes in bed was my phone, because I would just open the notes on the phone. And that's the worst thing you could do is open your phone, because now
that all the other distractions, you're letting all the other distractions.
But to get a note, something that you're thinking of on paper, there's so much power. I've had to get out of bed to go do it. That's the worst, like in the middle of the night.
And you know what? There is power. I believe there is something to be said for actually writing it out.
Yep.
Putting the pen to the paper. But again, I'm an old school person, and I would rather read a book than read it on a tablet. So that's kind of the way my head thinks.
I'll read documents on here, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
like reading a book is not. Yeah. I like the feel. I like the feel of the book.
It's an experience. It's the whole experience.
Really is. That's why bookstores are still open.
Correct. Well, some of them are, hopefully.
Yes.
Thank you. And Dennis wants to know, we should invite the senior bowlers in also.
Oh, we absolutely plan to. We just have to find which one of yous we can effectively get on here with no challenge at all. Although I have to say, I love, today's Sunday. I know today is Sunday. We have our family league that bowls in the morning, the mixed league at night, and lots of things happening all day long. But then Monday morning is just different.
Morning is
the golden oldies, and then the seniors the rest of the week. It's amazing how many of our seniors have embraced technology.
They're on there.
Oh, I love when somebody comes over. Look, my great grandchild. Look on their iPad, and they're showing photos and their iPhones. And then I love when we get
the calls that how come the stats haven't been updated yet.
Yeah, I'm checking on my phone, and the stats haven't been updated yet. Yeah, we know, we got you. We're on it. But yeah, it's awesome. So we have to make sure Dennis, we might have to get your help there, finding the right seniors, because I know there's a bunch of them in here. A bunch of our bowlers, our golden oldies bowlers that have been watching, senior men. So we got to get the right ones on here. So we're gonna poke you for some ideas. I don't know what to expect when we get them on here. That'd be a fun. That might be.
That could be fun. I think it'll be fun.
And you're right; they are the greatest group of people. It'll be a lot of fun. So our youth bowlers, our seniors. We had guests we asked to come on tomorrow. A little camera shy.
Yeah.
So we gotta work on some camera shy. I won't mention names, but somebody's in here watching. But they're a little camera shy for us. But that's okay. We love you too, and we miss you. Speaking of our viewers, happy 18th birthday to Miranda.
Miranda, happy birthday.
I hope you are enjoying quarantine birthday with your parents and your brother.
Not the way you would expect to spend an 18th birthday.
No, it would have started here bowling. It would have started here bowling with the family. I'm sure video games are involved. Sushi probably would have been involved.
I would think that would have been a big part of the day.
I wonder if I didn't ask him if Mizu is open. They like to go to Mizu if they're actually doing.
I thought he said last week they weren't open. I don't know if they're in the reopen list, but
yeah, that's a place. They're a lot out of the way, but I would make my way because although the Chinese restaurants are open, we're having Chinese food tonight.
Oh,
so we are excited that we can get Chinese food tonight.
Yeah. So our camera shy bowler waved and sent a heart.
We love you too. We love you too. See, we were just talking to Dennis, and our pet of the day. We've got our pet.
Are you saying pet?
That's not pan or pan. Pet. Our pet of the day happens to come from the Constantino household, from his saltwater fish tank. I'm going to name him Marlin because he reminds me of Marlin, Nemo's dad, the clownfish.
Next time,
Cool. That's a really cool tank.
focus in on the fish a little bit more.
Yeah, well, it is a
And the coral.
If you look close, the coral's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I'm assuming that's live coral. There's a shrimp in there, I see, and then the clownfish. But I'm going to name him Marlin because I don't know if he has a name, but he now does.
Cute. No, we just named him, so now your fish has a name, Dennis.
Oh, there's two. Are there two shrimp I see? Yeah, there might be two shrimp I see. My brother loves the shrimp in the tank. Well, they eat the bottom feeders. They eat all the stuff. And yes, live coral. That is really good looking. Tommy might have more fish than someone. No, you know what? This is zoomed in. He did share another photo. I didn't grab it. There are other fish. My brother, yeah, Tommy's got a lot of the snails and the shrimp. He's got more of those, and he's got the others, which the kids have named, and the names all rhyme.
Also,
Except for the shrimp.
Oh, the shrimp.
The shrimp is the shrimp.
They're off on their own.
But the other ones all rhyme. And then when you ask them again about their names, they've changed.
Okay.
Depends on the mood.
It depends. They're little, so they're entitled.
They rhyme. They get that from their Papa. Papa likes to use rhyming names. So if you've got a pet that you want to share with us, we started this Tuesday. We got a whole look at the Rourke family zoo. We got Kenny Soto's cute dog. The pet of the day was Dennis's fish today. So if you've got a pet,
A dog, a cat, anything.
whatever it might be. Dennis also has a bearded dragon, a bearded lizard. I was going to save that for another day, one at a time there, Dennis. Come on, let's take it easy. Be nice to us. Share your pets of the day. And I did share a meme, but we do have another meme of the day. I mean, that was funny because we were talking about washing hands and Legos. But we are talking bowling today, and one of my, I have to say, he's a funny dude.
It is funny. A list of things I like more than bowling. He is funny.
That is funny. You watch The Masked Singer at all?
Yeah, he always knows who it is, and he never knows who it is.
I know who it is.
I know who it is. He always stands up. He stands on his chair. He declares he knows who is behind the mask, and I don't think he's been right. He maybe
No, he was told last season. He was right for the first time with the basketball player. Spot on. The only guess. I don't even know him. We were watching. I haven't really watched this season in and out.
Yeah, me neither.
He stood up confidently, and he was right. He had all the clues. I think it's the only time he's ever been right.
Yeah.
I think he didn't piggyback on someone else, but on his own, I think it was the only time.
Well, sometimes he comes up with some outlandish.
I mean, he's nuts.
He's funny though. He's a
Yes.
very smart guy. He's a doctor.
Fox Ken. Yeah, Joe Cal reminded us that, I'm sorry, the Rourke Family Zoo is the animal kingdom. Yes, for sure. We're going to, and admission starts at the top of Elkhart Street. I'll be outside at the gate.
Collecting.
Well, Naz, Sunday, we really had a good week this week.
We had a good week. We had a good week, and I'm looking forward to next week.
Me too.
You are fan until further notice.
We are here daily until further notice. We've got some great guests lined up this week. We got yelled at yesterday for talking food, but it was only because you are hungry, and we're making you hungry while you're home.
Yeah.
I'm bored. I mean, you're bored. You should be cooking, and eating is what you can. Just don't snack. The more you snack, the worse it gets.
Yeah, I try not to do too much of the snacking, but
Thank God I'm here because if I wasn't, I know.
Yeah.
And we got a Costco delivery yesterday, Naz.
how long did that take you to get? When did you order it?
Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Costco, the Instacart experience actually wasn't bad, but I placed the order over a week and a half ago, and I had gotten it.
I don't have patience for that.
It's cool.
I have 3 carts filled. One in Costco, one in Amazon, which I've been using before any of this happened.
Right, and now it's even worse.
And I just go in occasionally and check shipping, like 3 times a day. I'll check, and there's never any times available. So I just get up early and run to the store if I have to, if I can, and I've been today I went to Olive Tree on by the expressway. Can't think of a street that's on.
Oswego?
Yeah, by Oswego, correct. And yeah, they're fully stocked. Not
Like
like
smaller markets.
nobody in the
Are
store.
going to be,
They had a lot of stuff. And yeah, I was in and out.
But the old Mickey's, McNosey's,
The old Mickey's, correct.
bottom of the hill.
In and out.
I've talked about it, but Hillside has been the same experience for us. Even though we're not going, they're delivering.
Right.
ShopRite, I was able to get a much quicker turnaround for delivery. But if you like for Costco, we only buy certain products at Costco.
Correct.
And if you care, you can only buy one thing of toilet paper and one thing of paper towels per customer. Fortunately, we were stocked. We were okay. Not that we overstocked. We just happened.
You have it. Right.
I did order them because I don't know what's next.
Well, you kind of have a nice backup here.
Yeah, no, we don't have it in here now.
Oh, well, there you go. You wiped out that.
The stock. I didn't even have to wipe it out. It was getting wiped out.
Clove Road. Thank you, Joni.
So and Pam, it talks about it on Thursday too. Your smaller markets are probably the most apt. They don't have, not all of them. Some of them have apps. You can actually do place ahead, call ahead, curbside pickup. So look at your local markets. You might spend a couple dollars more, but you're certainly supporting small business.
Right. And there's a lot to be said for not waiting online outside and being able to go in and out and not have to worry about people standing super close to me, and because I'm paranoid about that. I still cannot believe I was somewhere yesterday. Somebody came right behind me. I wanted to turn around and say to them, "Don't!" And the person had a mask on.
Is it the governor or the mayor that wants you to report them?
Oh, it's what's his name, De Blasio.
He wants us to report those people, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we live in New York. I'd be reporting people every day. Just for stupid things.
You're supposed to ask them their name. What's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
You're standing too close to me.
Summons.
You're standing too close to me. What's your name?
I think he's stressing the gatherings, the large groups of people is what they are trying to discourage. And I don't know, people are.
Of all people, funny, Joni is the one. Joni Pesolano. If you're in a store and somebody comes up behind you, she's the first person I'm sure to like, yo, dude, back off.
Back off.
But do you ask them their
On
name?
a good day.
Right, on a good
day.
Producer Liz said it. On a good day, she'd be the first person. Are you kidding me? I don't know. It is what it is. Just stay off. Just stay back. Just stay back. Be aware.
Why don't you take a
And that's
picture
not
of them?
new either. I have personal space.
Yeah.
Get out of my personal space.
Yeah, there's people that they don't. I don't know.
Dennis, thank you for the note about the sound. So we're learning something new every day about the sound. Yesterday, sadly, we had some connectivity issues, and so we were cutting in and out. Sometimes if a guest happens to watch the feed, it's double sound. We're learning here when we show a video, we probably have to lower the TV volume it's picking up to. We're going to figure that out. I mean, by the time we were extended to May 15th, so by the time May 15th comes around, we'll have it all figured out. It'll be perfect.
But sometimes it's just the Wi-Fi of the people that are calling in.
Yeah.
I mean, that unfortunately we don't have much control over, and neither do that.
And so, maybe we should do. All of our guests, we should send them the clip from Pat. So we had Pat Bono on, our IT specialist, the other day, and he had some great insight about your Wi-Fi, and maybe we clip that and send that to them. Hey, by the way, in the notes. I think that the key is like reset your Wi-Fi. Or
yes, reset the Wi-Fi.
We take things. We just assume everything works all the time
because we're spoiled.
We are. Well, so this week, so tomorrow's Monday, and
tomorrow is Music Monday, and guess who's going to be joining us, Frank?
Nez. It's Music Monday. Who's going to join us Monday?
Rob and Hillary Butler will be joining us.
All right. So we have the Butlers joining us for Music Monday.
Super excited about that.
Other guests this week, we've got our friends Matt and Jay from Flagship Brewery.
Are they bringing? Oh, they're not coming.
They're not coming here, but you don't know. There might be some samples involved. I don't know.
Naz would like the Ralph.
But
we're on.
If anybody saw that announcement, I thought was really cool. So they're dipping their toe into the hard seltzer business with a partnership with Ralph's Ices.
Great.
I mean, how does that?
Come on.
How could that not be good?
It can't not be
Like
good.
White Claws are okay.
It can't not.
The Bud Light seltzers have been good, but I mean, this is local. It's,
Yeah.
Ralph's Ice is nice.
There's everything to like about
And
that.
you know what? We're gonna take a note out
Forget
of
White Claw.
forget White Claw. Flagship seltzer. We're gonna take a note out of the Joe Cal book and ask them about their favorite Italian ice flavor.
Yeah. That's a good
Because now
question.
I think they launched 3 flavors, but does that mean it's their favorite?
Yeah, maybe it just tasted better.
Maybe watermelon was one of them. Perfect for the summer. I never thought I'd be excited about hard seltzer, but I mean for Ralph's and
Yeah, I think it's the whole synergy of it being Staten Island and
Speaking of snacks, our friend Vicky is coming into work on Tuesday. She's got a
Is
couple
she?
things to do.
Oh.
She says she's got goodies for us. I don't know what that means.
I know Vicky will be coming in with her gloves and her. I wouldn't be surprised if she had one of those. Right. Yes, the mask and the yes, hazmat suit.
So more bowling. So the Butlers,
Yes.
flagship brewery. Our friend Jonathan Chico is going to be joining us this week. We're going to talk a little tournament, the Bowling Hall of Fame, and then our weekly check-in with Pam.
Pam Silvestri.
You never know who's going to come in and talk food
Pam
with us.
Silvestri.
Pam. The end of the week, Super Pro Bowler Hall of Famer Saturday.
Mike Olby, he was here
The
today.
one and only.
He checked in today, Mike Olby.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Can't wait. We can talk about all the people that he was their nemesis. So I can't wait to ask him about that.
So we got a great week ahead here on Live from Raps.
Hey, what is the Tiger King? Is Ken Mitchell coming? Is this really going to happen?
It's going to happen. I didn't even bother him the last few days.
Oh.
I actually told him I'm a little mad at him.
Oh, all right. We'll take him off the list then. Maybe
No.
we can get the Tiger King.
No. He's going to get
Okay.
He's the guy who, sometimes he always needs something. Well, then, I need something now.
I
The
understand.
Tiger King. I don't know if we really want to call him the Tiger King. That might not be the best.
I've
Maybe
never
that's why
watched
he's
it.
not showing up.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe he thinks Carol Baskin will be here and doesn't want to show.
I will say, a couple weeks ago we had the TikTok conversation. I had never been on TikTok. I didn't know anything about it.
And now what, Nez?
And then
How much time have you spent on the TikTok?
easily an unproductive, busy hour and a half a day.
And how many Carol Baskin Tiger
Between
King
Carol
TikToks have you
Baskin
seen?
and the who's that Megan Stallion song? There's a couple different songs that
I
people
don't know
do
their names,
dances
but
to, all stuck in my head now.
Well, the new one is the little dance.
Yes, that's one of them.
So you're gonna film TikToks?
I'm not going to film any. I don't need to. I can
Greta.
just go on there.
I have to say, you say that you laugh. We're gonna get Greta and Naz should film TikToks. The best.
I like the
TikToks-
switch one. I like the switch.
Oh, those are funny.
Yes.
So wait, the best.
But it has to
TikToks-
be two very different people. So.
Yeah, I like the couple, the fat guy and the little one, and,
And
puts the
of
clothes on
course,
and-
J Lo and A-Rod did one, which was funny.
They're funny. And I will tell you, some of our bowlers, I've seen some of their TikToks that they share on.
Oh,
Facebook
I'm
also.
gonna please, if you are on TikTok and you're a bowler, please, what do? Friend me or something? I don't know. What do you do? Add me so I can see you.
Well, they don't want to add you. You have to add them.
You have
If
to
they
add
add
them.
you, then they want to look at your content, and you're
I
not.
have no
posting
content. I just watch it. I need to laugh, so
Oh.
that's what I do.
There are some funny ones out there.
There are some funny ones.
I was.
I
Oh,
have
the-
to show
my
you.
favorite one. Forget about the teenagers because that's what's all over.
Oh
Are
no,
the
it's
grandmas.
the yes, it's the women,
Angry grandma.
the
Dolly.
middle-aged
Have
women.
you come across Broadway Dolly?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
I think it's Dolly #_ Broadway or vice versa. She's funny, and she loves her White Claws. So if we can send her, we might have to find a way to send her some flagship hard seltzers. It might get her away from the White Claws, but she's dirty and funny.
Oh, you mean nasty?
Yes, yeah,
filthy.
dirty. Not
All
dirty.
right.
I don't know if she's dirty. I'm not in her house.
I don't know.
She might smell. I hope
maybe
not.
she shows up that way.
Jesus.
Yeah, it seems like there's a thing with the Phil Collins in the Air Tonight song, where when it gets to that drum It's like a little drum solo that people are either slamming their cabinets or doing something to it, which there were a couple of really people do some sick stuff on it.
And now a lot of the teachers have spent it. You see a lot of the teachers filming videos, which I mean they're all
In their
cooped up with
spare
their
time,
kids.
right? Exactly.
I do want to hear. I'm going to reach out to a couple of our teacher friends because there's a culture with our teachers and TikTok because the kids. It's from what I'm gathering. Of course, the kids are in the classroom or they're filming in school or they're talking about it because it's what they do. Right. So now the teachers have been in great. I don't know if they've. I guess they're forced to.
Right. This. Against their.
So they're doing it too, or they understand it. I'd really love a teacher's perspective on TikTok.
I got it. We definitely have to reach out.
Some high school and
maybe
grammar school teachers. Yeah, I'm really curious. And if you are filming TikToks, then I want to see them. Yeah. Well, Harry took a little break. Harry, we got some good TikToks of Harry at Easter Sunday when he was making deliveries, and they were accidental and they worked out. They were funny.
The thing I think with the turkeys was probably spontaneous.
The thing with the turkeys, I can't get to TikTok because it's not a vertical video, and it doesn't.
There's no way to.
No. You know how many I played with the turkeys? That
was pretty funny.
For a while, and try to make it a TikTok, and it just can't get it because by the time the turkeys come, Harry's out of the picture and so is the turkey. Yeah. And he's chasing the turkey, but I had it horizontal because I was filming a horizontal video.
Right.
Oh, real work. You know, Nancy, the hashtag real world problems. Kathy Witchvis does not do TikTok.
I did see this. I think I saw the school video.
In some of the schools, so Patrides has an account. And the Patrides posted some videos. I did see them. I did see a couple of the other schools, like the teachers sending in content from home.
Right.
I like the other. Have you seen the ones with the drinks? So typically a lot of them are moms, or they could be teachers, but they're mostly moms, and they're passing a drink along.
Oh.
So they take a drink and then they throw it in the next
go with the West. Oh.
And then they drink it. And then, of course, by the end, the mom has got the whole bottle and she's like this.
I didn't see that. I missed that.
They're pretty funny. Well, I mean, we could just talk about TikToks. We could just put them up here and it'll be fine. So it's Sunday. We hope that you have a great Sunday.
Yes.
You stay healthy.
Please.
Wash your hands.
Please. Don't touch your face.
That's hard still. That's hard.
Well, it's allergy season and everything is blooming and it's so tempting.
You know what? We should probably clip these
how
videos.
Many
I'm going to do it. I'm going to find touch your face, and we're going to find.
I definitely. You can just keep it on me because my nose is constantly.
Turn that into a TikTok.
There we go. Now Naz and Frank have content for TikTok. Don't touch your face. No, so seriously, please stay healthy. We're always we're thinking about you. We know you're thinking about us. We appreciate the love notes.
We do. We love them. We love the love notes.
We do miss you. So we are here until further notice, which at least is May 15th. Hopefully we've got a plan for reopening by then, and we're working towards something. But again, until
then, and until further notice.
So tune in.
And if there's any anybody that you know, any healthcare facilities or nursing homes that might need masks, please let us know. Reached out to a couple of the precincts and a couple of firehouses too. So anybody that you know that's maybe in need, please let us know.
We didn't ask Bryce if he had a TikTok.
We didn't. We'll just have to go look for it.
We're gonna have to go find out. I know he's watching. Anyway, yeah. Stay in touch. Watch us the rest of the week. Tomorrow's episode 30, guys.
30, the big 3-0, Frank. We're catching up soon. We're gonna have more episodes than years you are old.
And by the time we're done with this, we're gonna get to your age too. So.
I hope not.
Well, May 15th. I mean, that's another 30 days, man. Almost.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah. 30 and 30. You know, we get
close. Yeah. But I still gotta go.
We're gonna jump.
We gotta go one past that.
We gotta jump. And a shout out to my buddy Dave. He's telling us the weather is great in the mountains of North Carolina. You know, Dave, never mind.
All we need is somebody calling or saying hello from their poolside in Florida. And yeah, that will be complete.
Yeah, my friend Melissa in North Carolina keeps sending pictures of her laying by the pool, just with the drink, or just you just see the feet and the dog in the pool. I'm like, yeah, real nice. Yeah, our pools are still closed. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bryce, thank you so much.
Thank you, Bryce.
Talk about a breath of fresh air. With an awesome message to share, and I'm glad that you came here to.
Can't wait to
talk
see
about
him on Oprah.
And Ellen.
And Ellen, absolutely.
Ellen. We got to make that. We're gonna.
Yes.
Bryce, we make no promises, but we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get that video. We're gonna make sure Ellen sees that
We
video.
definitely are.
We got to know someone. Do we know someone?
Gotta know.
We got to.
We'll get it done.
We're on it. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and of course the rest of the week until further notice.
So further notice, don't forget tomorrow the Butlers will be here. Hillary and Rob.
Music Monday.
Hillary and Bob.
I don't know where you go with that.
Hillary and Bob Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
And Hillary and Bob Butler. The Clintons won't be here, but the Butlers are going to be here.
Wait, Hillary and Bill.
Bill.
Not Hillary.
Oh, Bill, Bob.
But we have Hillary and Bob tomorrow.
Yes.
Hillary
Yes,
and Bob
they'll be here
and other
tomorrow.
special guests all week long.
Ding bong.
That was still on air. I love it.
Too many days in quarantine.
Too many days.
Too many days. All right. Nice.
That was awesome.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Be good, everybody. Be safe. Don't touch your